The Lui Diaz Podcast.
Yo, how you doing?
Well, you know what's weird? You know what's weird to me? When people take photos, and when I look over at them taking photos,
Like, oh no!
I just scanned
Oh, you scanned this? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
but then sometimes
Oh, cool.
when I
No, that's cool. Don't
sometimes
worry.
when I look at them, they go, like that, and I'm like, mate, I'm in public. Like,
Take a photo if you want. Yeah.
No, I just scanned the code. I did scan
Oh,
Also, I
okay.
love it when people take photos of me and send them to me as well.
Yeah.
So feel free.
I can take a photo if you want to.
Yeah, up to you. Up to you.
Actually, could you? That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
great. Why not?
Where are you from, by the way?
Switzerland.
Oh, that's cool.
Switzerland, oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
No reason to like, not reason not to like.
All right.
Oh, should I take my glasses off?
Yeah, sure.
Better.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
what was your
you.
name?
Flora.
Clara.
Clara.
Nice to meet you, Tim.
That's Tim.
Thank you.
I'm Louis. Nice to meet you. Thanks for scanning my code.
Yeah.
Hope you find something you enjoy. You know what I recommend?
This episode only.
Yeah.
Nah.
This will be out. This will be out in probably about 5 to 6 weeks. This
All right,
episode.
all right, cool.
But Clara, thanks
Sweet.
a lot.
Thank you very much, Clara.
Nice to meet you.
See you later.
See ya. It's cute.
Yeah, she's sweet, man.
Cute interactions on the street
Yeah.
with people.
Listen,
How did that come up? Oh, it's because I noticed her out of the corner of my eye, and
yeah.
as soon as I turned my head, the phone went down.
Yeah. It's funny. That's funny how people do that.
But I understand why people do it because you don't
Mm.
want to be seen taking a photo of a stranger. But
Yeah.
it's quite obvious that, and I have a QR code
Yeah.
for God's sake. So it's quite obvious that I'm here to sort of be in a public space.
Yeah.
I'm not here necessarily. I didn't. The main aim wasn't to attract people taking photos of me.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, while I'm here, people were taking photos of us,
Mm.
and people would come and ask me all the time, like, "What are you guys doing here?" And that's why I put that down there because it's
Yeah.
like, don't interrupt, just fucking scan the QR code, like and sub, and subscribe.
Yeah. Nice.
Anyway, I feel like
Yeah.
as soon as you sat down, this is so different to my other episodes,
Yeah.
isn't it? You feel like
I guess
you
so.
could
Yeah, a
feel
little
it,
bit.
'cause
Yeah.
you've listened to a
yeah.
few.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I just
think-
feel like you and I have been bantering,
Oh yeah. I mean, I can't take myself too
deep
seriously.
philosophical banter,
Yeah. Like every now and then we get deep moments, but then we just shoot right out.
DPB.
Yeah.
Yeah. DPB. So, are you squatting? Is she taking a pee?
No, she's not.
I'm just joking. Fucking with you.
Oh man.
It's a pee position though.
Yeah. Oh damn.
It's
son.
a pee squat.
Yeah. I mean, that's an Asian squat. That's don't appropriate that shit to peeing. All right.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I was looking through your Instagram, like I said several times already, but I decided by the time I got towards the end, I had made up a story in my head about
Right.
your evolution.
Okay.
Do you want to
All
hear
right.
it?
Yeah. I like to hear how I'm perceived. I really do. 'Cause
Well-
I don't know how people see
Well, I
me.
fucking hit the nail on the head before, didn't I?
Yeah.
And that was part of my notes that I took early on was about the arbitrary ephemeral stuff that I felt like you had this appreciation and you didn't care necessarily to post for clout.
No.
You wanted to post just stuff that was meaningful to
Yeah,
you, and
for
that's
love.
it. And sometimes it was cryptic too. It was like, well, I found Wally's hideout or something. on the mountain. It was just weird.
I can't remember that one. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you have to have, you're aging yourself. and so here's the thing about your feed.
Yeah.
You smashed 2017. You got a bit into things in 2018, but towards the end of 2017, I noticed a post where you were like, fuck filters. And then there was another post about some rebellion thing. It looked like some kind of poster. And I was like, oh, it feels as though Tim's evolving from an observer of
Right.
just the ephemeral, arbitrary things in life, the fleeting moments and the beautiful just nothings that he sees, to someone who's actually starting to develop, some categories, some boxes of what he likes and what he doesn't like.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm attracted to that. But now it's like I'm seeing what you're not attracted to.
Right.
So there's
Okay,
a
that's
little bit of
interesting.
social commentary there. And
Interesting.
then, oh fuck, what did I write? Okay, and then, yeah. Okay, yep. So I wrote some notes. Then there was this Banksy post that interrupted my whole profound work thought flow. Right.
I almost want to see my history now, but go on, keep going.
The
I'm
Banksy
listening.
post was art should comfort the disturbed and
Right.
disturb
Oh,
the
God.
comfortable.
That's so fucking cringe, man. That's so cringe. Oh god, I hate myself for saying shit like that.
No, but you quoted him.
Yeah, I know, but I hate myself for, like quoting stuff like that as well.
You know, Banksy's pretty fucking deep and
yeah,
profound.
he is.
So, like, yeah, like,
But-
you're forgiven. It's a funny way of looking at things, and it was there where I felt like you started to develop a bit more of a voice for things. But then there's this mad gap. 2019, your next post wasn't until like
trying to see
mid
now.
2022, right?
Well, you know, lockdown, you can't do shit.
Well, I know, and like, hello, it's not like I was sitting here going, "Oh, geez, I wonder why that was."
Yeah.
Because the truth is that most people's feed is all fucked up during that 3 year like twilight zone in history.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this: did you find it really hard?
Yeah, I did.
Interesting. I did not find it hard at all. I'll
What?
be
It's
honest.
COVID.
Yeah.
I mean,
lockdowns.
like, I didn't find it really hard.
Yeah.
Like, if I compared myself to other people that I know experienced COVID here in
Yeah.
Melbourne, I reckon I had a good wicket. I
yeah.
was living with a woman who it wasn't easy, but we were also
Oh, dude.
most of the part we were good friends
Nice.
for
nice.
for
That's
most of it.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
occasional like, what the fucks.
good.
Then and a dog too. We had a dog,
Okay, that helps.
and he was a fucking best dog.
Yeah, dogs make everything better, dude.
Lost
They
that boy.
literally are a man's best friend.
Yeah.
Like,
And we had a nice little apartment that we
Mm.
rented with beautiful furniture and
Nice.
houseplants everywhere.
Nice.
Just and we had this window that was facing west, so the sun would sort of set into the room and just create this
Bro.
beautiful kind of the ephemeral, the
the
kind of like this golden light would shine in. So
Mm.
every evening when you finish work, it was kind of
Yeah.
like you'd get this kind of like, you know, like this symbol.
yeah, this
of-
beautiful
of
sunset.
like, yeah, the sun setting on your day every day, right?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That sounds so good.
It
Holy
is, yeah.
hell.
And so, and then other people, I'd bump into this guy at the supermarket, and he's got like he was like, yeah, I've developed a coke habit during COVID, and I've just like, I split up with my missus, and I'm sleeping in my car, and I'm a plumber.
Fuck.
And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not doing COVID like as bad as he's doing COVID. Like I'm not being as social as I want to be.
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
I miss stuff.
Mm,
Like I miss going to the pub with my mates, go and watch the footy or whatever.
yeah.
But I'm not doing how he's doing.
Nah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? I'm not
yeah,
struggling.
yeah.
So if when you ask me, was it tough?
Yeah.
Well, there was tough things about it, but
Yeah.
like I did pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I
Like,
didn't
just like
save tons
personally
of
when you're in
cash.
it, where you're like, oh, fuck, man, this sucks. Or you
Well, I
kind of
didn't
like,
get jabbed
whatever.
as well, so
Sorry?
I didn't get jabbed. So that
Oh,
part
okay.
of it
Yeah.
was probably the most difficult part of it for me
Yeah.
because it was like everyone around me was being told that I'm a cunt.
Yeah,
You know, and I'm stupid and
Yeah.
I don't
That
trust
you-
science.
Yeah, and
But
that
I'm
you're
like,
like you're a murderer.
I'm actually pretty well
Yeah, like-
educated.
Yeah.
And that old lady was going to die anyway.
I just sped it up, you know.
Yeah, no, I didn't fall for it. Like
No.
I've developed a healthy skepticism around government activities and corporate activity for a long time now. And I'm
I
not
love how you put that government activity. I don't know why, but it sounds like extra like tinfoily when you put it that way. It's just funny though. It's funny.
Oh, please.
It's not judgmental. It's just
Please,
funny.
I don't understand how people could consider it tinfoily. It's like automatically all this money gets taken
Yeah.
out of our fucking pays
Yeah.
and goes to these people,
Yeah.
and we all just be like, okay, let's go and get some ice cream.
Yeah.
And those motherfuckers
Yeah.
don't tell us a thing about
No,
what they do
no,
about it.
No.
Are you
no.
kidding?
It's a total fucking like crapshoot.
Hello, I'm just one of the many people that's realized that that's obviously a little fucked up.
Yeah, definitely.
And so,
Definitely, dude.
you know, I've always been a bit sus, and
Yeah.
and I was trained from a young age as well to respect my health, you know, and use natural remedies to
Yeah.
help heal myself.
Yeah.
I had a chest infection once. There was a doctor. I was on cortisone. I was coughing up blood. It wasn't
Oh,
working.
Damn.
Yeah, like I was fainting in the shower and shit.
Fuck.
Then my mum took me to see this naturopath. He had me.
Yeah.
He had me on charcoal pills and told me to do push-ups.
Oh wow.
And I haven't stopped doing push-ups since.
Oh,
And I was
damn, dude.
13.
Holy
Right.
hell.
That's why I can flex my pecs. Do you want to see him dance? I'm just kidding.
I'm just picturing this 13-year-old.
I could do it. By the time I was 15, I could do 100 straight.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Nice, man.
And it was all off the back of this guy just making sense.
Was he also like crushing protein smoothies while giving you this prescription?
He was jacked. I remember he was jacked. He was handsome. He was jacked. you know, and
Oh, man.
and,
That's-
and he was offering me an alternative
Yeah.
to something that wasn't working.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was like I didn't have a choice
Yeah.
but to try it.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you have to lose?
And what he did is he made it make sense. He goes,
Mm.
"Oh, when you do push-ups, it'll build muscle around on your chest and will strengthen your chest, so you'll be less susceptible to chest infections and stuff."
Yeah.
And there'll be some doctor out there going, "Oh, chest infection happens on the inside." I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say. It worked for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so, like, don't discard it. Don't be like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking lunatic," because, like, the guy told me to do something that had zero
Yeah.
cost to me other than time and energy.
Mm.
And I did it,
Yeah.
and it's worked.
Yeah.
And I've been so, like,
Yeah.
I've had one sort of bad chest infection in my 20s when I was running myself into the ground in my early 20s. But since then, like, my asthma's gone away.
Wow.
All this stuff gone. Just
Holy
push-ups.
hell. Nice, man. Holy hell, get back in push-ups. Holy hell.
Well, like, you were always talking about the gym. The other day you were like, "Oh, the gym," and yesterday you were like, "I might be a bit late depending on what happens at gym." I'm like, "Oh, this motherfucker better be jacked." I just had a guy on. I just had a guy on who's been in the music business for 40 years, been plus like 50 years. He's been touring around with the Seekers. He's been their producer. He's
Right.
helped them sell albums and stuff. And he's shown up 15 minutes early. Now I've got this other guy who's like, "Yeah, I'll be at the gym, bro. I might be late." I'm like, "This
I'm doing
motherfucker's funny."
push-ups.
And he's like, he doesn't know how funny this is.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that whole thing, like, yeah, you did this thing that worked for you, and then there'll be people out there that'll be like, "Nah, that's fucking stupid." But then at the same time, they're like, there's so many people in the world that are just like, "Oh, like everyone's body is different," but they still subscribe to the same like bullshit, like they get told. You know what I mean? Like, I literally had a friend who like went to a doctor, and the doctor said you can't get the COVID jab because of like your body's condition. Like, it'll give you like actual problems that's like life threatening.
Yeah.
And
A
there's
doctor
still,
said that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's random.
Yeah, but then there's still people out there telling him that he has to get it,
Yeah.
and it's like, dude, the fuck, I was actually
No,
literally
you've
told.
got to get it. Like your doctor doesn't know.
yeah.
What would your doctor know?
So it's just, it's just,
Yeah,
it's
but
just
look,
funny.
I don't
It's
want to
just-
come across as
yeah.
one of those aggressively red-pilled males.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like that term has really, it's a modern term.
Yeah.
It's a modern term that's based on, you know, like a lot of modern influential males that are just like anti everything.
Yeah,
That's
it's very
consistent.
dismissive.
But I have a long history of just questioning science and learning about natural remedies like calendula. You know,
I don't know what the
and-
hell that is. I'll be honest. I've heard of it. No, don't even know what
it's
the
just
fuck
a
it is.
fucking flower.
Oh, okay.
Gross. That you can eat. You can eat a lot of flowers.
Yeah. They're like edible flowers and shit.
And dandelions. You can eat
Oh.
dandelions.
Oh yeah. No, they're like really healthy as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
extremely healthy.
Yeah.
You eat the flower, it's really good for you. But you eat. I think it's
root?
the root is
Yeah.
like
It's like the fucking, that's a juice.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
they make tea out of it. Or
Yeah.
something.
Dandelion root tea.
People don't
Yeah.
know this stuff.
No.
You know, like the mainstream people don't know this stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So we live in the great age of, you know, the most, like, the greatest commodity on earth is the human mind,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you can capture a human mind, you're like you can rule the world, right?
Yeah, I mean, the world is ruled by the human mind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, individuals that have learned how to figure out how
Yeah.
to just like suck your psyche out of
Yeah.
your brain and
Yeah.
grab it in a vice and
And
hook
like
it in.
manipulate it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Netflix is a great example of that, right? And look, I like Netflix because I like Drive to Survive. Fucking 6 series. Got
I
me
don't
back
know what
into
the hell that
Formula
is.
One.
What's Drive to
It's the
Survive?
Formula One series.
Oh, yeah?
The one that literally, actually, Formula One's doing better numbers than it ever did because of that Netflix series.
Oh, okay.
Like, not only did
Interesting.
it bring Formula One back into relevancy,
Yeah.
which, you know, we're starting to lose it a little bit in certain parts of the world.
Right. Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've got one race a year.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are in Europe and the US. So, like,
Oh, dude, it's fucking
you've got to be up in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like now, there's people here that are absolutely hooked and gripped and watching every single race
Okay,
because of
interesting.
Drive to Survive.
All right,
Drive to Survive
interesting.
brought drama. So Netflix
Yeah.
grabbed this thing that was already had history and it was already established and it was okay.
Yeah. It was kind of obscure in a way.
But then it created this series, and the series has absolutely like
Interesting.
it's catapulted it
Yeah.
like through and doing numbers like
Yeah.
they never even dreamed of.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
You know,
I
got
can't get into
fans.
it. To me, I'm like, it's just about to do
Watch Drive to
driving into in a
Drive,
circle.
watch one season of Drive to Survive,
Okay.
and just what that'll do is introduce you to characters and drama.
Okay.
As soon as you get characters and drama, fucking everything. And Netflix knows that, right?
Yeah,
and so during the pandemic, two of my favorite things that I watched was The Last Dance.
Okay. I never watched that, but go on.
Bro, are you Michael Jordan? No?
Nah, man. Nah.
All right.
It's also something about like.
Anyway, it's been nice chatting.
Look, I respect him, but I'm like, yo, like
we've run out of time.
like
All right,
like
all right.
you're making an autobiography
Chicago
about
Bulls.
yourself.
Chicago
You know what I
Bulls. It wasn't an autobiography. It was a story about him and the Chicago Bulls.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
well,
Oh.
no, it was a story about the Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
But, Jordan was, he's the pivotal. He's like the king, like the chess piece. He's the
Right.
king chess piece of that whole. There was still stories about the pawns and the bishops and all
Yeah.
that. But Jordan was the king.
Yeah,
of the
he's a star.
Star of the show.
Yeah.
And Tiger King.
Oh, dude.
Did you watch?
Nah.
What have you watched? Have you watched? Look, I thought I lived under a rock. I'm literally the one that doesn't watch anything. People always on this podcast say, "Like, have you watched this? Have you done that?"
no, man.
No.
I take so long to get into anything because like the more something becomes very popular and massive, I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm a contrarian cunt in that way.
Yeah, similar. However, during the pandemic, hello.
Nah. Like honestly, my way of passing time during the pandemic was just gaming, bro. I was just on the computer playing games.
What were you playing?
Oh, dude, I'm getting such a nerd for this, but I play Dota.
What the hell's that?
It's like,
Hi.
hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Um,
if you come in real close, you can hear what we're talking about.
yeah, I think we're pretty loud. At least I am. Pretty sure I'm pretty loud.
You got to do this, and then you'll be able to hear everything.
But yeah.
Joking.
How are you?
Nah, it's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
What's happening?
I'm just walking past.
Yeah. Are you here on holiday or what's the deal?
No, I just went to an exhibition.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
At the NGV?
Acme.
Oh, Acme. Oh, yeah, that's pretty
Nice.
cool. The
Yeah. Did you
audio
see
and
the
motion.
The people dressed up in those fancy, they were cool.
I have no idea what that is. Oh, this is a podcast.
I actually don't even know sometimes.
Especially this
And
episode.
I'm the host, and this is episode 64, and I still don't know what it's
Yeah.
about.
It's all over the shop, this one.
I
It's
think
bouncing
it's
around.
I think
how you
it's
doing?
about, you know what it is? It's about like just life.
Yeah.
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 It's about this great stories that we collect as
Yeah.
we try and navigate the challenge of being born into this world.
Life's
know what I
journey.
mean?
Life
like,
stories.
hello.
Yeah. Life's perspectives.
Yeah.
Like, it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been doing.
I mean, 64. 64 episodes.
Well, yeah, there's released is like 58, I think.
Yeah, that's over a year, man. That's good.
What's the cover
59.
here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, observant. Here we go. She's piecing it together. Yeah, I've been doing it here for a year now. So some of the podcast is just audio only, and then you'll see some video episodes that are just, after I started doing it here. Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's comedians and adventurers and, neuroscience people and just whoever wants to chat.
So, what was your name?
Holly.
Holly. Tim.
Holly,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too, Holly. I'm Louis. That's Tim,
How you doing?
and we are.
The,
The
not
Lui-
you are the Lui Diaz podcast.
Yeah.
Go on to the next episode.
Is this going to go on the next episode? Oh, like you?
No, I mean, what you guys talking right now? Is being recorded?
This
Yeah, it's all recorded.
Yeah, it's being recorded
Yeah,
right now. This
yeah.
episode 64, so this will be
Yeah.
out in about 5 or 6 weeks.
We'll probably cut all the stuff with the Jews and the black people.
I'm just calling.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Are you Aussie?
Yeah, well,
Oh, you're Chinese.
I'm Chinese.
Yeah.
Chinese Aussie. Aussie. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for saying hi.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
I'm just listening.
No, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I forgot what we were talking about. We were, what we were talking. Well, no, it's okay.
We're talking about how I passed the time during COVID.
See you, Holly. Yeah, we were talking
Yeah.
about how you passed time during
Yeah.
COVID, and you were playing video games, and
Yeah.
you were telling me you played
Dota.
Dota.
Yeah, it's just like
Fuck's
it's an addictive game. It really is because it's so like high octane. It's so fast. It's very intense. A lot going on. And yeah, it's a good game, but it's also fucking toxic, guy. Like,
What do you mean? Like,
'Cause
what kind of
it's-
game is it?
it's
Is
an
it like,
online
I
game.
used to play Diablo.
okay, not like that at all.
Okay.
Like, that's like a
I know
RPG
Need
game.
for Speed,
Nah, I played all those.
the original one, Road Rash. I played Road Rash.
I don't know.
Do you
that
even
one.
know what Road Rash
No.
is?
Road Rash.
was one of the
That
best
sounds like
games.
something you catch on the road.
Yeah. Road rash is like the colloquial term for when you fall off a motorbike and
Oh,
you
damn.
know, like wreck your leg.
Holy shit.
It's
So,
road rash.
and that's just a game that you.
Yeah, Road Rash was this motorbike game from like the 90s, where you and you level up, you can buy more powerful bikes and stuff that go faster.
All right.
But you're basically
you
this
wipe out real hard?
renegade gang of street racers, and like you're racing against people, and you can
shit.
you can hit them,
Fuck.
you can punch them,
That's awesome.
and you
That's
you want to win the race,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
like
yeah.
if you're next to Bose or Axel,
Yeah.
right, which two of the competitors,
Right.
and they were Bose and Axel were always like the two ones at the front of the field, right?
Yeah. By the
And
way.
you're next to them.
Yeah.
Like
sorry.
you can throw elbows
Oh,
and
shit.
fists, and like
That's
one
fun.
guy, I think it was Axel, had a chain,
Oh damn.
and I think Bose had a pole.
Oh shit.
And if you ever got next to a cop
Yeah.
bike, you could get into a punch on with them and snatch their pole, and suddenly now you've got a pole. But this is all while you're trying to navigate through traffic.
Man. I love the games in the 90s and
How
2000s.
fucking good were the
They were so violent, but they were so good.
Yeah, they were violent, weren't they?
Yeah, like GTA Vice City. You
Yeah.
just fucking
Is
pull
that-
people out of the cars, fucking punching them
That
on.
was 2003.
Yeah, like early 2000s, like 90s. Those the games in that era to me, like were some of the best because they were
Yeah.
totally unhinged.
Yeah.
Like there was a game. So have you seen the movie The Warriors? Oh, bro, it's fucking good. Like, I personally think it's a classic film. Like
The
it's
Warriors.
yeah, like it's set in I believe New York, and it's like these different street gangs. So it's a movie. All these different street gangs, they're all on their own turf, and they're all different like kind of styles and personalities and personas and stuff like that. And they get together in this one area, and there's a guy like brought them all together because he wanted to like bring all the back gangs together to stop killing each other.
Yeah, okay.
And then one of the gangs, this kid, he like shoots this guy trying to unite the people. And then and everyone starts freaking out, and he points at his rival gang and goes, "It was them. It was the Warriors. They did it." And so it's just the story about them trying to get from this location back to their home base. And they had to fight all these gangs along the way. They pick up some chick along the way as well, who's like kind of not in it, but then she does it in the end. And so there's a video game based on that. And all you're doing is just like punching the shit out of people in that game. Just grabbing, fucking headbutting them, fucking kneeing them, fucking punching them, like ground and pound, like tagging out walls, like throwing bottles and bricks and spraying cans in their face.
I think
Just
violence
violent
was
as fuck.
really... Actually, there's probably a good reason for that. So video games, you know, came from like the 70s, 80s. They were very basic, like Atari type of games. But then once they figured out how to do like, you know, kind of like 2D, more sophisticated movements and stuff, and then into 3D and stuff like that.
It didn't take long for violence to come in.
It seemed like they wanted to explore those emotions or those traits inside of us that couldn't actually really be explored easily in the real world.
Yeah,
we went through
that's
that
interesting.
phase.
Yeah. I think it started with like kind of RTS as well, like little like war games, like Warcraft, where you're like commanding little like
I loved
soldiers
Warcraft.
to like kill each other and fight each
Freaking
other.
loved Warcraft.
Yeah, and then
It was very strategic, that game. Man.
very
Like, you had
strategic.
to have a mind,
Yeah.
a strategy.
and very fast as well. You gotta be quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things. I think you made a good point in that like it slowly does. It starts from a non-human way, you know, like the fucking little two things hitting a ball around, to like commanding little soldiers, and then you start thinking, what would it like to be that guy? I don't just come out and be him, and then now you just this soldier fucking fighting, and killing, and then now I think where it's gone is like games like Minecraft where
Yeah, people are like, violence is...
yeah, I just want to like build shit, I want to chop shit down. I'll kill some like monsters, sure, but it's about
Like, you have to kill
building.
monsters?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
never played Minecraft.
I never played it either, but I see like
Fortnite.
clips.
I look at Minecraft and Fortnite, and I don't know what the difference is.
Well, Fortnite's like you're killing like players. It's more about that.
Oh, really?
It's more like shooting each other as opposed to like building environments.
Is that like Fortnite? Kind of reminded me of like what's that Mockingjay thing?
I have no idea. Oh, Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Okay.
It felt,
I never
it felt a
played
bit
Fortnite, but-
Hunger Gamesy.
okay.
Apparently, like if you were the last one to to survive or something, you got the prize or whatever.
Okay. I never.
Hunger
Really,
Games
yeah,
was about.
I think Fortnite might be like that. I actually never played it. I've just seen it. But it's kind of similar to that in where you're fighting each other, but you're like building shit. But it's mainly about fighting each other. I think. I don't know.
It's weird.
I don't know. I never played it. I'm talking to my ass right now. Anyway.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So it's interesting that you picked that up from going back to my Instagram thing, like 2017.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I was
that's
like,
right. That's what we were talking about.
yeah,
You.
I started to have like more of a thing going on, like more of a voice, more of a perspective,
Yeah, pre 2017. But afterwards, you start to be a bit more.
vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you developed a bit more of an identity around, who you are based on what you don't like seeing.
Yeah. Well, I think that's because.
And then sorry, to finish
Yeah.
off, I don't want to cut you off, but I want to finish the evolution.
Yeah.
And then there was
yeah.
nothing for a bit more too.
Yeah.
And then there was comedy. And I was like,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
progression makes sense. The voice
Yeah, exactly.
from the discovery and the commentary phase
Mm.
to the phase of the voice
Yeah.
coming out to the phase of like
Using the voice.
and
Yeah.
now I know how I want to use it.
Yeah.
I think COVID, for whatever reason, stand-up comedy has blown up.
Yeah.
Now I don't know all the stand-up comics.
Mm.
I don't even know 10 of them. But I know comedy's huge at the moment, and I
Massive.
feel like it's coincided
Yeah.
with the end of COVID.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like the end of COVID and the rise of comedy
Yeah.
have kind of just like, and I think
Yeah.
they're interlinked. I
Yeah,
think they're
definitely.
related to each other in
Yeah.
some way. And I
Yeah.
think that way is that people got so fucking raw and raucous and such real shit happened in that time
Mm.
that it just opened up a
Yeah.
door for comedy to be able to be the number one in the working class, like David Rose says.
Yeah.
It's like the platform for that social commentary to be explored.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
definitely.
if you said shit, like if a journalist came up to us before and we said the stuff that we said to a journalist, we'd get like, they'd try and cancel us,
Yeah.
I'd lose my job, whatever. Thank you, Centrelink.
Shut up.
But if you say that on a comedy stage,
Yeah.
and and you're
different.
intelligent about it,
Yeah.
and how you introduce it and how you
Yeah.
tie it all together,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
space, there's a
Yeah.
safe space to
Yeah.
explore some of those heavy notions.
Yeah. It's like the actual only safe space. It's
And I
ironic.
feel like
'Cause-
it's where you come in
yeah. Like I
now.
Well, I just find it ironic that safe spaces aren't actually safe because you can't actually say what you want.
But
You don't, you don't actually feel safe. You know how like, oh, this is safe space. Like, no, it's not because I can't say what I want. You know that bullshit.
The DEI safe spaces.
It's so stupid.
No, not a DEI
Yeah,
safe space.
It's fucking retarded.
A DEI safe space is a place where like no one can say what everyone else is thinking.
Yeah, it's just a place where we make everyone feel comfortable, but no
Yeah.
one's actually comfortable because everyone's having to like filter what they're saying. So
yeah,
you're not even like
yeah, exactly.
like-
And what that does, if we go back to our point before,
Mm.
our point was about consciousness and consciousness suddenly being faced with like seeing itself in a mirror.
Mm,
And if you do that, you now open the doorway to be conscious and self-aware of everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the funny things
Yeah.
about yourself.
yeah,
What the DEI safe spaces do is they shut off one of those.
yeah, all of them.
It's
all
they,
of them.
they pretend that the door's still open, and it is in some things, but they're
Yeah.
closing it in other things.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you cannot open and close the same fucking
No,
door of
you can't.
consciousness. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
No.
And that's why people are subconsciously and consciously rebelling
Yeah.
against the DEI
Yeah.
movement.
It's
Because-
it's,
And it's funny because I saw this fucking comedian that I can't stand, Melbourne-based,
okay.
talk about how they were cancelled by the left. And like, they are left.
Oh Jesus,
And I'm like, ha!
Jesus
Huh?
Christ.
Yes, because
Yeah.
the only way of dealing with things when you pretend that the same door is open and closed is that you all cannibalize each other.
Yeah.
Like that's
yeah.
how it rolls.
Yeah.
Like you're all going to cancel everyone, and you're
Yeah.
all just going to stand together canceling everyone. And what's
Yeah.
going to happen when you run out of fucking people to
Yeah.
cancel is you're all going to be like,
Toning each other.
all right, which one of these cunts needs to be cancelled
Yeah,
next?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
yeah. Which one of these people can I say I'm better than? That's all that is. They just want to feel like they're better than someone. That's all it is.
you know, and you want to know the final the final light bulb moment
Yeah.
that I had in all of this chasm.
Yeah.
I don't know why I called it a chasm. It's just cute. The final light bulb moment
Yeah.
Fuck, I just lost it. Wait a sec. Give me a sec.
Very dim light bulb, that one.
No, it just kind of went. What were we talking about?
We were talking about like DEI, safe spaces,
Left cancelling
and
cancel
eating
each other.
themselves.
They all turn on each
Yeah.
other. Oh, the moral superiority.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Do you want to know what
It's disgusting.
Yeah, you want to know what the final fucking
Like frontier, that is.
the final frontier where it is evident that the snake is eating its own tail
Yeah.
with those left DEI movements is that the White Australia policy and the Stolen Generation
Yeah.
were all movements that were started by white people who were morally who believed that they were morally superior
Oh God.
to that race.
It's so stupid.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So the same moral superiority that
Oh, God.
that you're all saying like, no, that was so wrong, that was so bad, is
Yeah.
actually the same. It's the same moral superiority that you're using now. It's the same thing. It's not different. Don't tell me that. No, it's not. It's not the same. It's different. No, moral superiority. Whenever someone comes in and walks in and thinks and says or states that they're morally superior to something else because, oh no, like you can't think like that. You're a lower version of humanity for thinking or saying that thing or believing that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The people that enacted and wrote the Stolen Generation or like the Great Australia Policy into the Australian Constitution thought the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Fucking racist dog.
Well,
Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun when
It's
you
so
get there?
It's just so ironic how stupid they are.
All right. As Ted Wright from my 2005 documentary The Ballroom said, hello.
Yo.
Sayonara.
Hey, how
As
you doing?
Ted Wright said, it's ironical.
No.
It's ironical.
Wait, I mean, I think the irony of I always believe this that like if you think you're better than someone, you're already beneath them. Like there's nothing that makes you lower than the person thinking you're above them, because that's just a piece of shit way of thinking. You know what I mean?
I'm going to go back to your Instagram feed. Hello. Hold that thought for a sec while I go back to this post, because you were like, hang on, where have I read this before? Maybe it was this, maybe it wasn't. The desire for a more positive experience itself is a negative experience. And paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experience is itself a positive experience.
Yeah. That's the subtle art of not giving a fuck. That was a really fucking good one, that one.
Yeah, that's a great book.
Yeah.
That's probably in the top 5 as well.
Yeah. And that quote was that's a fucking solid one as well. Just like, okay.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But it reminds me of what you just said. Because when you think you're morally superior to someone else, you're not accepting that you're part of that same race.
Yeah.
That actually can have those sorts of feelings. And you're creating a negative experience by saying, hey, no. No.
Yeah. Like, I mean, in saying that, we all got our fucking problems, right? Like, who the fuck are we to?
I have a problem.
You know what I mean?
I definitely have. I've got more than one.
Like, it's just part of being human. You know what I mean? It's hard sometimes to not. I mean, I personally think that there's nothing wrong with judging people. To be honest, it's a very reflexive thing. It just happens as human beings. We see some shit, we make a judgment call about it.
Yeah.
Like judge someone all you want, just don't treat them the way you judge them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've seen so many people like, oh, this fucking douchebag. This is just such a dickhead. I bet he's an asshole. But you know, he'll come talk to me. I'll just treat him like a human being. And I go, oh, he's a pretty cool guy.
And that's what I love about that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, which you also quoted in your passage of news.
Trying to be wise.
Well, it's just great. We collect things, right? And I think you're using it as a montage. You're using it. You were using Instagram as a montage for the things that stood out to you as things that were like important.
Yeah, things I learned, things I think
to remember.
Yeah.
Something that was important to remember, not just record, but like come back to and go, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love when people stage photos like this, like the foot's slightly lifted up. It's kind of like I'm mid-step and I've just kind of gazed. I've just kind of like
I'm walking, looking up.
stumbled across.
Yeah.
And this guy,
Dude.
oh man, fuck that. I mean, she's hot, but fuck being that boyfriend.
Yeah, I
You know what
agree.
I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, not that I could get a girl like that. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I
so
feel
it's
you, I
easy.
feel you, I
It's
feel
easy
you.
from here.
I feel you.
It's easy from the gutter to be saying, no,
yeah.
fuck, I'm not into that.
No, I feel though it would be shitty. Like you're like you're
Shit
you're on holiday in like Venice, and your girlfriend wants to spend like 10 minutes taking a photo of herself, and it's like, can we just enjoy what we have here?
Totally.
Like, can't we just be here? Like this, like no one needs to know about this. Like we're here together. That's all I need. I don't need.
That's
any,
one
you
thing
know?
I liked about my ex
Mm.
is that, you know, from time to time,
Yeah.
we'd pull the phone out and have
Yeah.
a bit of a photo shoot.
Yeah.
And I was just as bad as her. But like, we were never OTT and she was never OTT.
Yeah.
Like, she was always willing to be present in the moment.
Like
There we go again, presence. So the reason you and I are sitting here is because of the swing dog.
yeah, man, Sweeney. He's a good guy. I fucking hate that term. I'm like his girlfriend. I fucking hate that he calls us swing dog.
Who let the dog out? He likes it, so I'm going to use it.
It's just so like, come on, man. Like it's
How funny was it when we were introducing it at the start of that episode, and he was like, "Yeah, it's like I go full swing dog." It's like,
yeah. That was funny. Like the when he's watching a movie, and he's like, oh, that guy's on full swing dog. That is funny.
he's a funny
Yeah,
dude.
to like do that just to get a rise out of your
Did you
girl.
giggle? Did you giggle?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because like, even though it's my podcast,
Yeah.
like sometimes I'm sitting there editing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'll hear someone say something, and I'll actually go,
Yeah.
you know, I
Yeah.
giggle. And I wonder, like, does anyone else ever fucking laugh when they listen to this?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. There's some shit that he said. I'll tell you that's pretty funny.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Because
Yeah.
you know, like you publish and it
Mm.
goes out into ether. But like you never really hear, oh,
Yeah.
that bit was so funny.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm sitting there during an episode, like with
Mm.
William Wong, there was there was a couple of times. Chinese Santa, the Chinese Santa moment was funny as fuck.
What was that one again?
William Wong, episode 50.
No, but what was it? Chinese
It's
Santa? did?
because there was people walking through the laneway in
Yeah.
cosplay,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Do you dress up? Are you?" It was
Yeah,
Christmas was coming up, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "Are you going to dress up as Santa for
Yeah.
Christmas?" And he's like, no. I was like, Chinese Santa, and we
Yeah.
both just lost it. Because we both sort of just had this
Like this
simultaneous image of what a Chinese
yeah,
Santa would
yeah,
look
yeah.
like. And
Definitely
then
not fat.
he started talking about Chinese Santa would give you a sewing machine so you could
Yeah,
work in a sweatshop.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. That was so funny.
And I sit there editing that, and I'm like fucking pissing myself laughing.
No, dude, you do a good job editing, man. Because I think it can be quite easy to be too close, where you're like, oh, I remember this part of the conversation. I enjoyed this part. I found this part of it funny, so everyone else will. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I guess.
because I did a pod during the pandemic, and
Oh, yeah.
I'll edit it as well. And then listening back to it, like now, I'm like, some of the shit should not have been, like, it should have been cut.
Really?
Yeah, like it was funny because it's like in the moment it was, but then like playing it back, I was like, nah, this ain't funny.
I
But-
feel sometimes well, I'm cutting less, but not that I ever cut it that much.
Yeah.
What I've always done
yeah.
is keep the conversation the same,
Mm.
but cut the spaces.
Right. Okay.
So if there's like an and ah,
Yeah.
or like, you know, whatever,
Mm.
or like I'm thinking, or I
Mm.
forgot what your thing said, so
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just cut that bit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we'll cut to the chase.
Yeah.
But
No,
I won't cut the conversation.
no, you
out.
won't cut chunks. Yeah. But no, I think you done a good job in like being able to observe it and
Yeah.
not being too into it.
Yeah. Okay.
Where you're like,
Oh, that's a nice
yeah,
thing to say.
it's actually very good because when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, this is like pretty entertaining. Like some people.
Did you watch any of it?
Yeah.
Like, were you
Well,
actually?
I mean, I didn't sit down and like watch the full thing.
Yeah.
Because I'll be at work, so I just have it in my.
You're a shit friend. You're a shit friend.
Like, because but yeah, bro. Honestly, like, how hot is it to actually see like a lesbian couple, like a hot lesbian couple?
What? Where
Like
did
a
this
hot
come from?
lesbian Like, cause
This
I
is the bit where I do crafty editing, where no one.
Yo, what's up? Oh, yo, thanks, man.
This for y'all just fucking thinking of this. Like,
Yeah.
my creative mind is going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? It's all power to you.
I'm glad you're
Thanks, man.
inspired by it, bro.
Yeah, it's dope. I was telling them
to see
this.
what you do with
Oh, yeah,
this.
bro, 'cause I'm from America, bro. I'm a
Yeah.
podcaster. Well, I'm trying to get in the game.
Nice,
I'm
man.
streaming and podcasting.
Yeah.
And I've just been trying to think of like intricate ways of how to
Yeah.
get myself here.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, my position is a lot different than others, so I'm trying to see how I can kind of leverage it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a cool idea. Don't
Yeah.
worry, I won't be taking it.
No,
dude,
Well,
dude, no, bro.
Hey,
Yo.
Hey, next week I rock up and this guy's here. I'm like, I've got to interview. Oh, I'm kidding.
Yeah, bro.
But like,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
dude.
this
I
is-
was.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
You know, I actually thought about that the other day. I thought, I wonder if one day I'll inspire someone overseas to do something. And I thought about America. Like,
Yeah.
I thought about me even taking this podcast to the States
Oh,
one
you
day.
could.
But I was like, well, I feel like I'm very safe here.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're definitely
it could
not
get
safe.
sketchy.
Yeah.
No,
But I ain't going to get shot. I'm not going to get shot. You know what I mean?
You get caught in a drive-by.
The safest day in America.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
this
super
day
safe.
here, the safest day.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I promise you, keep it here, bro. I mean, do what
Yeah.
you can first here. Get
Yeah.
it to, a few thousand subscribers, stuff like that. That way, when go
Kinda
I'm from Los
say-
Angeles.
Oh, LA.
So
Yeah, okay.
specifically, if you do this, because like this whole entire
Yeah.
alleyway is some LA shit.
Yeah, all right.
Specifically this street alone.
Interesting. I thought we were in New
this is
York, but
something that not
no.
could be.
Yeah, right.
But very like little parts of LA.
All right.
Little parts of New York.
All right.
That's where a lot of LA is like this.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
This
that's
will
cool.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would.
But just get
No.
a little more traction first. That
Yeah.
way it's easier. It's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you get that traction
Traction.
Yeah.
here and then you start to gradually do it over there, I promise
Yeah.
you guys will rock the fuck.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
so good, man.
I'll
Yeah.
subscribe to you.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Jay, bro.
Jay.
Jay.
Louis. Nice to meet you.
Tim.
Pleasure. Thanks.
Nice to meet you, bro.
How cool was that?
Yeah, that was
nice.
dope, man. I'm telling you, bro. Live spaces are the next thing.
Yeah.
Live spaces, man.
Well, this motherfucker did it
Because
first.
it's a living thing.
This
It's a
motherfucker.
fucking living thing.
Motherfucker did it
Yeah.
first.
Like shit happens.
Everyone else is just following.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Because
everyone else is lagging behind.
yeah, bro. Legit, man.
Just
I honestly
kidding.
I honestly believe, bro.
I feel
spaces.
safe to just bring out the inner wanker sometimes. Not that I actually think like that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but you know, like
you have those thoughts.
we all have like no, not really, not really.
Well, you just did, man. It's all right.
Well, I said it because I feel safe to
Yeah.
to be like my inner Stifler around you. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah,
no
yeah.
one's actually Stifler.
No, no.
But then
no.
sometimes when we get the opportunity to be like
Yeah,
Stifler,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
we'll just take it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Shit break.
The moment's there, man. The moment's there. You gotta seize it.
Especially when I'm with a comedian.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We're the loosest motherfuckers out there.
Yeah, I just feel such a relief. It's like, you know what, talking to a comedian is like the equivalent of having a cigarette.
Like you really shouldn't be doing this.
It's like,
and,
how
and,
good
it
is
ta-
this?
and it takes days off your life.
Good analogy. Yeah. What were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking.
I can't remember either. Oh fuck me. I'm usually quite good at this.
Hour and 45.
Oh shit. Damn, dude.
Oh, I got 5% left. Oh, 6% left
Oh,
on the
damn.
neon sign.
Okay, okay.
So we're gonna have to wrap it up in
Yeah,
6%
yeah.
time. But
okay.
we were talking about you're here because of the Sween dog.
Yeah.
Or Sweeney Young.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Sweeney
going
Young,
to a show,
Sweeney.
by the way.
Sorry?
I'm going to be going to a show, Intrusive
Oh, yo.
Thoughts. I haven't
Nice,
decided
nice.
whether, because I'm waiting for his wife's aunt, who I had on the podcast, to come back to me
Right.
about, because I said we should go together, about which day we'll go. Either
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
I mean, I'll be going as well if that makes a difference to you.
Well, yeah. I'll start a little WhatsApp group and
Yeah.
we'll figure out which day we go.
Yeah. I mean, just hit me up. I'll be able to do any of those, to be honest.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday,
I haven't
Saturday.
decided. Maybe I should do it on a Saturday. Maybe I'll do some recordings during the day and
Yeah.
just pack the shit up and go to Sween's show.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be hauling this shit around, sure.
No, I mean, I leave it at my office.
Oh, right. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, have you heard of a comedian called Patrice O'Neill?
No.
Oh, bro, you have to watch him. He's ingenious. He's
Where's he from?
hilarious.
Where's he from?
New York.
Uh-huh.
He's dead now. He passed, but he is like, yeah, like there are some comics who think he's the best, like better than Chappelle. He's just that fucking good.
All right. Did you see my comedy I did with Luke James? My comedy Rushmore.
Yeah,
Did you see
yeah,
that?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was watching. Like I said, I was going through your gram, and then you listed your top 5 influences when you were sitting on the toilet. That clip.
Yeah.
And I was like, I reckon you named 2 of out of your 5.
Yeah.
There was 2 of our guys.
Yeah.
In there, but the
Bill
other
Burr.
3 didn't even make. Yeah, Bill Burr
And Louis C.K. I'm just trying to think
I
which
think
two.
he did say Louis C.K.
Yeah.
I said Chappelle.
Chappelle. Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe there was 3 because I think Luke said Louis C.K.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Let me look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Jake, pull it up.
definitely did. He definitely did. Yeah, Jake. Is it Jake? Yeah.
Jamie,
Jamie.
pull it up.
Yeah. Fact check us. But then you said 2 other guys.
Yeah.
But then I was like wondering. I got real self-conscious there. I was going, oh well, fuck. What did he think of my Robin Williams call and my Sacha Baron?
Oh, right. See, I would say Sacha Baron Cohen isn't a comedian.
Are you kidding, bro?
Like he does comedy. He's not a stand-up comic. When I say comedian,
He's not a stand-up
I think stand-up. That's what I mean. A
fucking
comedian.
better than a stand-up comic. He goes and punks people out on the street.
It's so different though. That's so different from what we do.
Yeah, because it's less safe. He's more dangerous. He's more willing to get his fucking ass kicked than that.
Yeah,
than a
but then
stand-up
you
comic.
don't. He's not. Yeah, it's different.
You know
it's so
what-
different.
I
Yeah,
know
it's
what you're
different.
saying,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
I
know
think
what
we'll
you're
agree
saying.
to agree.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that. I hate that agree to disagree because you don't get anywhere.
No. I said agree to agree.
Okay, all right.
We're both talking about different things.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
It
Yeah.
cancels the argument.
It's like
out.
apples and oranges. Like my thing is just like I really hate that the agree to disagree thing because
Yeah,
then
me
it's
too.
it's so dismissive. It's like you clearly have something
Oh,
to
it
say,
is. It is.
and I've had something. So let's try find a common ground here. It's
yeah.
I feel it's like a very like I like people just don't want confrontation. They don't want to like push the issue.
Oh, but
like,
also your argument isn't strong enough for you to
Yeah.
continue on with it.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
your argument's weak,
yeah.
and therefore you're giving up
Yeah, you're
because-
giving up on the thing.
because it was an idea,
Yeah.
but not a fully fleshed out one.
No.
And so instead of admitting that you're actually a bit of a fucking dumbass, you're just going, let's just agree to disagree.
Yeah. It's ironic because I have a lot of like ideas that are not fleshed out, but I'd never agree to disagree. I'm always,
You
hey, let's keep going.
I die on that hill.
Yeah. Because like,
There's gravestones all over fucking hilly parts of Gippsland.
like I had like this one theory one time that I said to my brother. I was like, technically, like Malaysia, we don't really have much of our own thing because Malaysia, we are made up of a whole lot of different people from a whole lot of different countries, like Indonesia, like China, Vietnam, Thai, India, Sri Lanka. Our language is Bahasa Melayu, but it's very similar to Indonesia's, which is Bahasa.
It's like the paella of countries.
Yeah, it's just
Got a bit of everything in it.
It's just everything in it. So it's like, but we have our identity is that, but it's also like we took it from everyone else. So technically, we don't have our own thing. But then I said it to my brother, and he's like, "Well, that's so stupid because like you can just say like that's the same with everyone." Like, and I was like, "You know what? You're right. Like, it's just like it's just a stupid idea. It's a stupid thought I had." But I was like, "You know, fuck, I'll just put it out. Let's throw it out there. Let's see what happens."
But I think the thought that you had, it's more evident in some places. You know what I mean? Whereas other societies try and make a culture out of their melting pot,
Yeah.
like Australia. You know,
Which, by the way,
I know.
this is how you know Australia doesn't actually have its own food culture. Because I've asked people what food is
it's
good
a
here.
fucking 4 and 20 pie
Yeah, it's 425. Or
that you get from the servo.
I've been told before, oh, our Thai food's really good. Oh, your thing is another country's food? Oh, yeah? Like,
You know,
Like
how retarded does someone have to be to say that?
yeah, exactly. Like, and by the way, meat pies are not Australian.
just say retarded? I did.
Yeah, you did. It doesn't
Right.
matter. I said it earlier.
I love it.
Like, meat pies is an English thing. Like, it's not an Australian thing. It's an English thing.
Yeah, but a 4 and 20 pie from the servo.
Is it? I mean, it's
It's
still a
Aussie.
meat pie. It's still a meat pie.
but True.
Like,
True.
I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, it's still a meat
Still
pie.
a meat pie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a kangaroo steak
Okay, yeah. And then, yeah, that's very Australian.
eaten on top of Uluru.
with a couple of indigenous folks.
Yeah. Yeah. While you're getting bit by a fucking red belly black snake. That's Aussie.
Doesn't give out Aussie.
Redback.
That's Aussie culture.
Yeah.
And drop bears.
Deep fried redbacks.
I don't know what redback is. It.
Spider.
Oh shit! All right,
Very
they're
venomous
crazy
spider.
shit.
They're not aggressive. They're
Yeah.
they're just timid, scared little
Oh,
guys,
okay.
but they can actually kill you.
Oh damn. Okay.
They don't like
They're scared of you.
confrontation.
Yeah, yeah. But if you get too close,
If
they'll
you
like.
fuck with them, they'll fuck
yeah,
you
yeah,
up.
yeah. I mean that's like the epitome of fucking self-defense. Like, leave me alone. I fuck you.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know.
Well, then there's the funnel web. The funnel web is the equivalent of a guy that has a few pre-drinks at home and goes to the pub to fucking pick a fight.
Oh Jesus Christ.
The funnel web is like walks in,
Oh man.
fists up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Which one of you cunts fucking?
Have you ever been in a pub
stepped
fight
on?
before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. How'd it
My
go down?
nose is busted.
I couldn't tell if that makes you feel any better.
I woke up on the floor with blood pouring out of my face.
Oh shit.
I didn't win.
Yeah, clearly.
Apparently,
you didn't tell me that.
Apparently, the other guy was in pretty bad shape, but not as
Right.
bad as me.
Yeah, he was the one that said you should see the other guy.
He was the one that actually said that and
Yeah.
was honest, because I said it too.
I didn't see him. He left. I was knocked
I
out.
woke up with blood pissing out of everywhere.
God
My nose is all
damn.
fucked up.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How did it happen? Do you know?
Oh, I think I started.
Right.
I was on copious amounts of drugs and alcohol.
right. Okay,
Like,
okay.
and I think someone spiked me as well.
Oh damn.
It was was one of my birthdays, and I got fucking messed up.
Yeah.
And I remember being lippy that night,
Right.
like way lippier
yeah.
than like was
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Just
out there fucking hunting for a fight.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was, but it wasn't like normal
Hmm.
for me to be that aggressive.
Yeah.
So I'm blaming the drugs, and well, I found it.
Yeah.
But I just
yeah.
remember walking into the toilets of this bar,
Oh shit.
and like as soon as I turned the corner, it was like bang right there,
Oh damn.
just kicked off. And I don't remember anything that happened
Yeah.
until I woke up,
Oh shit.
and the bouncer was like, bro,
Oh,
fucking,
bro.
you need to. I was still on the floor, just
Yeah.
kind of on all fours, just picking myself up,
Yeah.
and the bouncer was like, bro, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh damn.
And I just looked at him, and I was like, get the fuck out of my face.
Oh
I've
damn.
got fucking blood coming out everywhere. I'm gonna stay right fucking here and clean myself up. And the guy just went, I just walked off. I cleaned myself up and then left.
Yeah.
And
I thought that was gonna go very differently. I thought he ended up picking a second fight.
No, he didn't want to fuck with it, just because he could tell
You're
that I
keyed
was
up.
a bit like,
Yeah.
that I was going to cooperate.
Yeah.
Just let me fucking sort this shit out.
Yeah. It's pretty fucked to see someone like bleeding and be like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Like at least let the poor guy clean himself up. Like he just got decked.
Pretty much.
Like-
That was my point.
Yeah. I think at that point, like, okay, yeah, good point. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I've been in a few fights that have lost.
Yeah. And have you won any? Oh yeah. Okay, all right. That's good. It'd be,
So.
be pretty embarrassing if you always picked fight but always lost.
Why is that embarrassing?
I don't know. It's kind of after
You know
a while,
what I mean?
like,
Because there's people on the internet fucking
Yeah.
picking fights all the time,
Yeah.
but not going through with them.
yeah.
You
Well,
know
no,
what I
it's
mean?
embarrassing.
At least I'm willing to die on that hill too.
Yeah, but after a while, you gotta learn. Okay, maybe I don't have it in me to win the
Yeah,
fight.
sure. Doesn't like the reason for picking the fight is because you're actually, and I'm not justifying it,
Yeah, no.
but I'm just saying, like, you come up against someone,
Yeah.
right? Or are you just a small dog with a big bark?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, all right, well, maybe I'm a small dog with a big bark, but fucking, you're going to get my bite too.
Yeah.
And I might not bite as hard as you, but
Yeah.
I guarantee you one thing.
Yeah.
You're going to walk away
Yeah.
knowing that you're in a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can respect yourself a little bit more as well for not backing down like a bitch. You know?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
No?
I think it's just like when you're young, you do dumb things.
Oh hell yeah.
There's testosterone.
Yeah.
There's and look,
Booze.
I'm not even going to blame testosterone. I'm just going to blame fucking
No,
drugs
Isn't
and
that
alcohol.
testosterone's part of it, man? You got that shit pumping through you. You know, you got some piss and vinegar. You want to fuck shit up. You know?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with that, man. It's
Yeah.
it's part
Oh,
of it's part
savage.
of being a man, bro. It's part of being a man.
I was busted as. I was
Yeah.
so fucking busted. Both my eyes were black for like 2 weeks.
Whoa.
I
Damn.
had to go to see my daughter the next day.
Oh.
She didn't give a. She was like 3 years old at the time. She didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but
She
that shit would have
fucking
been in the hard drive. You know what I mean?
Oh no, she doesn't remember.
No.
She had no idea.
Interesting.
Oh well, I mean, maybe she does. Maybe there's trauma. But
No, I
I
don't
was,
think-
I
I don't
was
think it would
wearing
be
my
trauma.
glasses. I was wearing my glasses the whole time I was with her. You could see I had a fat lip, but you couldn't see my eyes.
Yeah. It's like,
You couldn't
Daddy,
tell
why
my
are you wearing
nose was broken.
glasses?
Oh, she didn't care. She was just
Yeah.
so rapt to see me. She just wrapped her
Yeah.
arms around me.
Nice.
And I was like, how good
That's
are
sweet,
daughters
man.
for just fucking loving
Yeah.
you no matter
Oh,
what?
kids in general, man.
For loving you no matter what.
Yeah, man. And honestly, dude, all they want is your time. That's all
Yeah.
they care about, bro. That really is.
Yeah, you can be a fucking loser,
Yeah.
which I can attest to. And still, they can still love you.
Yeah, definitely, man. You'll still be their hero until they're about 20 and they see
Your
that.
parents won't, but
Yeah.
your kids will.
Yeah. until they get a sense of like who you are, and then maybe that changes.
I think if you've been honest with them, you know, and this is maybe ideological, but I think if you've been honest with them about your shortcomings along the journey,
Yeah.
and being and displayed humility, then they might be more forgiving.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
true. Yeah.
Because there's some parents that just won't admit that they fucked up.
No.
And and like you're a cunt. Like
Yeah.
fucking if
Yeah.
you can't admit it, then you
Yeah.
deserve what you get. But
Yeah.
like,
Well, you're just not being like an adult,
mm,
and that's the most important thing you need to be for your children. I feel like a grown ass adult.
hey,
Like
hey, good. I'm getting out of here. 1%.
yeah, almost done, bro.
It's done. We're done.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Is he the local warden?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize this place was police.
Oh no, there's this is a fire escape.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. What the fuck?
Yeah.
How's this fire escape? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah.
Oh yeah. This is illegal.
But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, well, it's been fun.
Yeah, this has been great, man.
Yeah.
It's been real good.
You
I
had a good
enjoyed
time?
this. Yeah. It was very interesting to hear like how I am perceived through the history of my feed.
You can't just invite a rando on your podcast and not know anything about them.
Yeah.
You know,
fair,
you
fair,
have
fair.
to do the digging. You
Yeah,
have to figure it
yeah.
out.
Well, even just just what you gleaned from it was very interesting.
Well, I'm glad that you got something out of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a
Like-
therapy session. But no, it's good, and yeah, it's been great to have you.
Yeah.
I feel like I
great
could
being
be
here.
myself.
Yeah. I'm happy to
or,
allow that.
or a side of myself.
Yeah.
I've got multiple personalities.
Some might call it disorder.
But yeah, it's been fun, and I'm looking forward to following your comedy journey, bro.
Yeah, cheers, bro.
You need
Thank
to
you.
post more.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
I don't know. Part of me is just very. I don't really enjoy playing the internet game. You know what I mean? I really
Yeah,
don't.
I know what you mean, but still,
Yeah, we all
you know,
have to.
People are busy. They need to see what you're up to.
Yeah.
You know, share it. You're doing good
Yeah.
stuff.
Thanks.
You're
man.
living.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should. I'm just.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We know.
It's-
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
On that note,
Yeah.
hey, thanks, man. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you. Been a real pleasure. Thank you very much.
Ciao, ciao.
Latest.
Woo. Bang. How was that?
Yeah, that was fun, man. Oh yeah. Yeah. That flew by.